So, I have cut in about 6 chicken thighs already. And these are the last 2, so I'm just cutting them in strips. And then I'm going to cut across so we have nice cubes. And the method for cutting meats is the same as when you cut vegetables. You hold your knife the same way, you hold your food the same way. I am leaving a little bit of the fat on of our chicken thighs for good flavor. It's going to melt away, and it's just, the only thing it's going to do is just really enhance our stock. So now, our chicken added to our vegetables. I'm going to wash my hands. We're going to give this a quick stir again. You could smell the flavors of the vegetables and the chicken base and our seasoning and herbs, and now the chicken that we've added. And I'm not worried about the raw chicken because we are sauteing it with the vegetables. And then we're going to add liquid. We're going to add hot water, and that is going to mix in with our seasoning and our herbs and our chicken base, and that's going to be our stock. And we're going to set it up to a boil so everything will be completely cooked. It's going to boil at 212 degrees, and our chicken will be completely cooked. There will be no danger of salmonella. We need our chicken to be a minimum of 165, and it certainly will be when this is done. So I'm going to add some water right now. I'm going to do 1 quart. Two quarts, maybe 1 more quart. Here we have 3 quarts of water. And then I'm going to add some noodles. I'm going to turn this up high so it will come to a boil. I'm adding spaghetti noodles today. And maybe half a pound. And I don't want them really big and long, so I'm going to break them. You don't want to have too many noodles because they will absorb your liquid and then really overtake the soup. So, like I said, I'm going to do about half a pound. You could do any type of pasta you like. You could do rice if you want. It's really up to you and whatever your preference is. So, I've turned this up high. I'm going to bring it up to a boil. Once it's almost done and we come back, I'm going to add some diced tomatoes, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. You don't want to add the Parmesan cheese in the beginning of the cooking because it's going to really just melt and it'll gum up and just make a mess out of your soup. So I always like to do it at the very end. It gives it a nice flavor. And then at the very, very end, I'm going to show you how we're going to thicken this up just a tiny bit. I like my soups with just a little bit of body, not too thin. And we're going to use, believe it or not, a little bit of instant mashed potato mix. And that's going to thicken it up really, really nicely. You could do flour if you want. You could do a little cornstarch. You could do grits even if you like. But I like to do a little bit of the instant mashed potato. And that'll make it a little bit thicker and give it a nice flavor as well. So we'll see you in a few minutes when our soup is completely done and we bowl it up. Thanks.